Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be talking about the 1942 S wheat penny and the cherry picker varieties that are found on a select few of them. That'll make them worth far more than the normal versions of them, because normal 1942 S pennies are only worth a few cents, but these varieties are kind of really small abnormalities that are going to be challenging to find. They're not like extremely obvious, but I'll give you everything you need to know to find them. And a lot of people, that's how they make their money in coins, or it's just a really cool collecting experience. But I'll show you where on this example coin to find it. It's 1942S without the error, but I can show you, where. And then after that, we'll have some really detailed photos as well as some prices at different conditions so that you know exactly what to look for. So let's get right into it. And here we've got our sample 1942S wheat penny. And you're going to want to search in the date and the mint mark. There's going to be two different types that we're looking for. The first is purely a repunched mint mark, but both of them are going to have repunched mint marks. One of these varieties will also have a double die obverse that's not super clear, but can be seen in the 1 and the 9. So I'll show you just what we're talking about in the presentation, along with values based off of the condition of your coin. And right here we have our first error. It's actually going to be both a double die and a repunched mint mark, so it's pretty interesting to look for. Really, on the double die front, you're going to see it in the top of the 9. It's not super obvious that you have it. There's also a little bit of notching in the Liberty that I didn't show, but the repunched mint mark is maybe a clearer way to find it because there's going to be significant protrusion kind of on the left side to the west of that bottom serif and the bottom of the main coin, or of the main kind of strip on the S mint mark. This one is about $40 to $80 in most conditions, and then we'll ramp up to about $500 in Mint State 65 Red, which is certainly a nice clip if you have it. There's also going to be a second repunched mint mark, and this has actually been punched 3 times. The main place to look for is a little bit more protruded and out to the west of the main S, quite faint. There's also going to be maybe a little bit poking out of the side of the S, but it's a good one to search for. This one, the values are a little bit more muted, $60 to $100 for Mint State 63 and the lower, and then Mint State 65 Red caps out at about $300, but still a fun one to search for. I really like to look at the mint marks here. Obviously, that's maybe the easiest place to find it, so it's always good to be efficient about how you're searching for these. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel and connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I also have a website, treasuretownYT.com, where you should go so that you can learn more about coins as well as what's happening on the channel and possibly find a place to sell your coins and collectibles. I also want to talk about some of my other projects like coinmeltprice.com, which shows precious metals prices as well as the melt values of coins containing those precious metals, both US and world. I also have coinsmetalscards.com, which will develop into a full marketplace, as well as a news source for coins, metals, cards, as the name might suggest. And then treasuretowncoins.com, which long-term will be my coin dealing entity, separate from the channel. And lastly, whatsthegrade.com, which will be a stickering service for already certified collectibles, where you can get a approval or verification of the grade on the holder. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you on some of my other videos.